Yo, hey, I'm a motherfucking star. Go to the bar, hoes know who we are. I'm so dope, I don't need to act hard. I grow bomb, blowing up the backyard. Let the big blunt burn. If you a stoner bitch, you could take a turn. She put it to her lips and passed it to me. Now she wanna fuck so high off the weed. Humboldt County is the motherland. Make a move, stack the hundreds in a rubber band. One hit'll make
Blog Talk Radio.
What's up, y'all? This is Robbie the Rummy, and tonight we have scheduled Potluck, Suburban Noise Records' own, and Humboldt County's own. And on my side is co-host Nappy J of Big Nappy Productions. You want to introduce yourself?
What's up, y'all? Nappy J here, and okay, I've got an unfortunate announcement about the show. Okay, for anybody here that's on the line, that's listening in, that wants to call in, okay, you're more than welcome to call in, but unfortunately, we can't take any phone calls because if anybody recalls the Axe Murder Boys interview from last week, there were these idiots from the Bill Wagner crew that decided to fuck the show up. So, I mean, they didn't really fuck it up, but they were still trolling. So, they messed things up for everybody, so sorry and shit, but hey, once they're gone, everything will be straight.
That's right, and by the looks of it, we got Potluck here, so we're going to get him up on the air and get this interview going.
Yeah.
Yo, Potluck.
What's happening?
What's up? What's up? What's going on?
Oh, man, you know, Potluck, man, getting ready to go tour, man, getting ready to go do this AbominationZ Part 2 with Twiztid and Head PE and Glasses Malone. You know, just getting ready, doing a little bit of recording and a little bit of rehearsals.
Right. Speaking of the AbominationZ leg tour, are you guys going to be performing the same set as the first leg, or are you guys going to mix it up?
We're going to mix it up. Every tour that we ever do, we never do the same show twice. You know, sometimes we'll do songs. Obviously, we got to do favorites. You know, people want to hear, you know, Stoner Bitch and Shut the Fuck Up. But, you know, we always switch it up. We always do a new song that no one's ever heard of, at least one. You know, sometimes we'll bring back some old ones that people like, you know, and we'll just remix it. We never do the same show twice. So, you know, once we go to a new tour, it'll be a little bit different.
Right. Now, you guys have been, you know, recording and getting ready for the, I want to say, Humboldt County Chronicles album or mixtape or whatever you want to call that. How's that all coming along?
Coming along good, man. We're like 90% done. It's called THC, the Humboldt Chronicles, and it's not going to be a mixtape. We kind of changed that whole vibe of it. We started on a mixtape, and then we decided to put all our work into making it actually a CD. So it's another CD from Potluck, but it's going to be all the way free for everybody. So putting all the work into it, over a year into it already, and it's going to be our best CD ever. We're just going to give this one away for free. So in a way, you know, you call mixtape, you know, usually mixtapes are free, but this isn't a mixtape. This is just a free CD. And we're going to get home after this tour, and after this tour, we're going to get it all done, and hopefully we'll probably have it out in sometime before the summer, right around the summer, or something like that.
Hell yeah. Hey, man, I wanted to cut in real quick, okay? This isn't necessarily a question, but this is more of a statement. I remember the night that I discovered you guys, okay? All right, I believe it was in December of 2006 at Casino Morongo here in Southern California. You guys were on tour with the Cottonmouth Kings.
You're going to talk about me falling off the stage, breaking my ankle, aren't you?
Oh, shit, yeah, dude, I was right in the front row. I was one of the people helping picking you up and shit.
Man.
Yeah, dude, anyway, I remember we had such a hard time getting security to help you guys help you out and everything, because they were so busy hassling people in the audience. I mean, the show was great, but unfortunately the fucking bouncers and security there were such assholes. That's the reason why I refused to ever see a show there ever again. I ended up leaving after Docs, I remember, and but you guys were great. But yeah, that was a hell of a night.
Yeah, sometimes the bouncers and people working the show, sometimes they don't like the crowd that we bring in. You know, it depends. It all depends. I'm sure that was one of those nights, so it's unfortunate, but you know, we still try to put on a good show.
Oh yeah, I got you. I mean, there's nothing you guys could do about that. I mean, you have no control over what the bouncer situation is of whatever venue that you're playing at. You play where you're booked at and everything. But hey, but still, man, I mean, that was an amazing show you guys put on. I'd never even heard of you before that show, and I've been a fan ever since. So I mean, that's the biggest part I remember.
All right, right on, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for carrying me over to the side as well. I'll never forget it.
Yeah, man, no problem.
Mhm.
All right, so as far as the HCC album, do you have any, other projects coming up for the future that you have planned, as far as maybe headlining another tour or some kind of another album or some sort of videos in the upcoming future?
We've been, when the THC record comes out, we'll have a bunch of videos associated with that will drop. We're working on a new 420 marathon mix, actually, right now. So on 420, it'll drop. I don't know if anyone's out there heard the first one. We've done one already. It's like, I think it was like 12, 13 minutes long. It's just a bunch of beats mashed up, and it's a bunch of raps about just Mary Jane and getting high and the whole good life about smoking weed. And we drop it on 420, but this year we're going to do a video with it. So it'll be a marathon, marathon video of stuff going on, and it should be a fun thing to come out, and it'll be free, a free download of a song. It'll be, obviously it'll be on YouTube, a video everyone can check out. And then once the THC record drops, we will be doing another headline tour, maybe a co-headline tour, with another group, and get out there and give you guys a full show again. Like, it's fun going out with Twiztid and stuff like that, but that's a whole different feeling. You get 4 groups out there that everybody wants to see, and everyone does a shorter set, and then you get out there and everyone gets a little bit of all the groups. That's a cool thing. But when Potluck does a headline show, we'll get out there for an hour plus, like double, triple the time that we do with Twiztid. You'll get to hear a lot more songs. You'll get to hear us do a lot more things. We'll have videos going on the whole time. It's a whole different show. It's a whole different experience. So we always want to make sure that we're going back and forth, because sometimes people want to see a bunch of groups, and sometimes people want to see just Potluck. So we always make sure we keep it, mixed up.
Fuck yeah.
All right. We got a question here from a tweeter over here. Someone wants to know if you have intentions on doing another Miracle song, such as 2-Minute Miracle and 3-Minute Miracle.
We did the 2 and the 3, and then I did the West Coast Chopper one, and thinking of something different for the next one. I am thinking of something, but I haven't wrapped my head around exactly what it's going to be. Maybe something since the 4-minute, maybe it'll be 420 type of thing, or something different, though. I'm going to try to do something different. Maybe add some DJing in there a little bit, cutting here and there, maybe having different beats go back and forth, and then, but something's coming up. I just don't know exactly what it is yet. So still working on the idea for what that could possibly be, because after I did the 3-minute and the West Coast Chopper, it's like I got to figure out a way to, basically me and Ton got to figure out a way that it can be creative and still be, the third one or the fourth one now, because, when movies start doing, okay, you've seen the first, you've seen the second, you've seen the third, and by the time the fourth comes out, you're like, this better be something fresh. So definitely thinking about it, just don't know exactly what it might be yet.
All right. Nappy J, you want to ask him something? Yo, Nappy J.
He got high. He fell asleep.
Probably. We got another question here. Someone here wants to know by DJ Big Nick if you guys have any plans with doing any collaborations with ICP or Blaze in the near future.
We did a record with Blaze on our last one. If you got the bonus disc, we did a record with Blaze called Smoking Blunts and Drinking 40s on our last record. I mean, Blaze, like, we're cool with Twiztid, but we're also cool with Blaze too. Like, Blaze and Twiztid, they're like our brothers from another mother. So we're gonna be working with those dudes forever. I'm sure we'll do something else with Blaze. You know, I'm sure we will. So. In terms of ICP, I don't know, man. That'll really be ICP's call, man. They be doing, you know, songs with whoever they do songs with. And one day they want to hit us up and do a song, man. We're down. You know, we always like doing songs with people, man, and spreading a little bit of Potluck flavor around and getting on different people's tracks.
All right. We got another question here by Potluck Chick. Are you guys planning on doing any more work with DJ Wicked soon?
Potluck Chick, we know you.
Yeah. I heard something about DJ Wicked, but I didn't hear the whole question. Can you ask again?
They want to know if we're doing any work with DJ Wicked soon.
Oh, work with DJ Wicked soon. DJ Wicked, he's the homie, man. And DJ Wicked, man, after he came out with us, man, he got on that BET show, man. He kind of blew up a little bit. So, DJ Wicked, man, he was a staple in the Northwest doing, his own DJ nights and touring with a bunch of groups before he met us, and now after he met us, he's even bigger than ever now. So it's like, it's just about, at that time, it's about getting schedules. Like, obviously, we both want to work together. DJ Wicked's the homie. DJ Wicked would love to come out with Potluck, but, when DJ Wicked he's been booked so many different spots, and he's doing so many club dates and so many things going on, for the schedules to work out, sometimes it can be tricky. So I can't promise yes, but then I also can't say no, because maybe it'll work out and we'll be able to do it again.
Great. All right. We have another question here by John David 420. He wants to know if you guys have any possible set dates for the new album, or if you guys just looking to do for the summertime instead.
Yeah, we don't have an exact set date. We're just gonna come home and work on it and see what it takes to get it done, because we always try to make sure that it's exactly how we want it to be before we release it. So we don't have an exact date, but like we were saying before, the next tour after the AbominationZ tour, we'll set up another tour and a headlining tour or co-headlining tour, and we'll definitely have the CD done before we go out on the tour so we can bring it out with us. So I would hope July, August, but we don't know an exact date.
All right. For this album, do you guys just going to be just you guys, or are you guys going to have some collabos on it, or how is that all going to work out?
We'll have some collabs. We'll always have different collabs and different things we'll do. So, you can expect some collabs, some collabs you've never heard from Potluck before, and maybe some ones that you've heard already. So, we always like to keep that part a secret until it comes out.
All right. We have another question here from a fan. Do you guys have any intentions on releasing any type of solo album or solo work?
No, we never really thought about that. I mean, we kind of have actually, but we've talked about it before, but we just have so much work to do, because if you look at a lot of other people, a lot of other artists, they most of the time they are just a rapper or just make the beats or whatever. But how we do our business and our music is we do everything. Like, I'll make most of the beats, you know, come up with lots of the hooks and do a lot of the business ideas is how we're going to get our music to the people. And, you know, we'll write our raps and then we'll record. You know, I'll record it and then I'll mix it, and we'll have people help us. Hefe will help mix it. And we have so much going on. It's like a two-man operation. We have a few people helping us out. Not saying it's only us, but it's mostly us for what you hear on that CD. So it takes us so much time and energy to put together one that if we've even thought about a solo, I don't even know. It may be in the future, you know, but we haven't really realistically thought that could happen at this point.
All right. We also have another question here. What is your guys' favorite strain?
Oh, Ton. You can tell him, Ton.
We always say it's not the strain, it's the farmer. You know what I'm saying? We got homies in Humboldt, man, they'll take a Mexi seed and make it and turn it into the bombest smoke you've ever had in your life. So strains are cool, but just as easily some imitation wannabe grower can get the best strain in the world and completely fuck it up. So you never know, you know, like so that's why we always say, man, don't worry about the strain, man, worry about the farmer.
All right. You know, by the sound of your latest projects and your past projects, and you guys have done several work on albums and such, what would you guys say your biggest influences are as far as getting into the music industry?
Well, I mean, we've done music our whole lives, you know, like that's all we've ever wanted to do. So, you know, I remember starting throwing house parties, man, when I was 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? DJing, you know, like just loving music. But if you're looking for like actual artists out there, you know, being from the West Coast is, you know, obviously Tupac, and then me being a big dude, E40, and then when you think of like independents and people who really like gave Potluck an opportunity, you know, when no one else knew us, like I have to talk about, you know, Tech Nine and Strange Music, because they came and we did some shows in California, but we had barely done any shows outside of our small little region. And Tech just thought we were dope, and he took us out with him, and you know, he took us all the way out to like Cleveland, Ohio, and the whole Midwest, and you know, all the Northwest and the South and everywhere. Like, he took us to a bunch of spots, so it was cool to for him to like give us that opportunity and believe in us to see what he sees. So a lot of our business policies and how we operate, and a lot of our professionalism, the way we conduct ourselves, is based off of, you know, touring with Tech at the beginning and Tech giving us those opportunities. So he's a real big influence, not only in the music, but just how to conduct yourself as an MC and how to conduct yourself handling proper business in the music game.
Right. All right. We got another question here from Junior Gray, a.k.a. Mudflap. He wants to know if you guys will want to smoke with him next time you guys hit Indiana or in that area.
Is it good? If it's
Probably
good
not.
weed, hell yeah. But if
Probably
it's not backyard boogie, then hell no, I'm allergic to bad weed. So it got to be good. If it's good, we're down to smoke. We smoke every show. Whoever got the fire, bring it to the show. We're going to be there smoking. We're going to be at the bar drinking. We're going to be there trying to party just like you. But we don't smoke bad weed. We're weed snobs. So if you got bad weed or mids or regs or bammer, we don't smoke that. But if you got chronic, you got some good stuff, bring it on. Let's smoke. Let's do it.
Right, and we don't mean nothing by it, you know. We still love you.
Right. All right. So another question here from John David 420. He wants to know if you guys have any upcoming, you know, merchandise coming for maybe the tour, as far as like hoodies or new T-shirts or anything in that area.
Yeah, we got some new stuff for the tour. We try to bring at least a few new items every show, you know what I'm saying? So every time we do a tour, we're always going to have new songs we're doing. It's going to be a new set. We're going to bring out some new merch. We don't just try to go out there and do the same thing, because Well, the number one reason is that's not fun for us. So, we love making music, because it's fun. So we always try to switch it up and have it be fun. And hopefully, if we're having fun, hopefully the people who come to the shows are having fun, and the people buying the new T-shirts and hoodies and hats are having fun too. So that's what we do. We'll have something new.
All right. You guys been working with Subnoize for quite some time. How is it like working there and doing some working collab as you have with Cottonmouth Kings, Head PE, and so on and so forth?
Well, I mean, we've done, we've been on Subnoize since 06, I think, 06, 07, somewhere around there. So we've been there for a minute. So, getting on Subnoize and what they've been able to do for us and the doors they've been able to open for us has been a cool thing. And, we've done songs with Cottonmouth, and we've done songs with Head PE, and a lot of the fans like Stoner Bitch that we did with Cottonmouth, and a lot of the people like the For Smokers Only that we did on the Head PE records. We've done tours with Cottonmouth, tours with Head PE, so all those things are they're good things, and it's been fun. So I can never be grateful enough for the opportunity that was provided for us at the beginning.
All right. We got another question here. Do you guys have any plans or intentions for the upcoming future to do some kind of full set of collaboration album?
Doing a full collaboration album?
Yeah.
I mean, we did. We released that Greatest Hits with our buds. That was a whole record that was just, people looked at it like it was Greatest Hits, but it was just like our best songs ever. But it was Greatest Hits with our buds, like basically all our favorite collabos that we did. So we released that one. That one had collabs that were on other records, and then it had some new collabs that no one had ever heard of. So we've done that already. So we always like to switch stuff up. So for us to do that again, maybe, but there's a lot of other ideas we have that we probably want to try first.
All right. Another question here we got for Ton. He wants to know if Ton will ever do a track as you did, such as 3 Minute Miracle, if you'll spit just one track.
Maybe. We've talked about it, so maybe.
All right.
The thing is, it's like how Underrated said. It's like we just put our minds together and we just try to think of creative and new ideas. And it's what comes out is what comes out. Sometimes you have the best idea and it flops and it sucks, and then no one ever hears it except for me and Underrated. And sometimes you have just an idea that you just thought of right there on the spot and you do it, and it turns out to be Stoner Bitch. There's no way to really, there's no formula. There's no magic potion. We just get high, man, and drink a little bit, and have fun in the studio, and just try to be ourselves. And what comes out, and so you never know.
All right. Now, for the Abomination's leg tour, do you guys have anything special in set for everyone, or are you guys just going to kind of do your thing with your whole original sets, or what do you guys have plans for
that? You have to come to the show to find out. Like I said, we switch it up every show, so everyone who comes out, you'll see something different. You'll hear a new song. You'll see something new that we're doing. Like, we switch it up every show, so you'll see something different if you come out this time.
Well, I'll be seeing you March 15th, so.
All right, cool. We'll be there.
What's that? Is that the very first show?
That's the second show.
Yeah.
Second show.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was the first one. All right, but yeah, March 15th.
Okay.
As far as any more, future ideas such as projects and tours, what else did you guys have in mind or in works with?
I mean, like I said, we got that THC free CD we're doing. We got the 420 mix we're doing. We got the Abominations Part 2 tour we're doing. You know, then we're going to go do another headline or co-headline tour. And, I mean, that's a lot of work. When I think about all the work that's going to take to accomplish all those and finish all those, we ain't thought past that yet. But, you know, the easiest way to find out about that is just stay up with us, you know, potluckmusic.com, you know, the Facebook /potluck.music, the Twitter Potluck Music, the Instagram Potluck Music. You know, that's the best way to just stay up on what we're doing.
All right. Now, as far as collabs, has there been any collabs that you guys haven't been able to do that you're looking forward or have in mind of doing in the future?
We have a list of people that we would like to do songs with. There's some in the works, and then there's some just that we personally would like to just do songs with, just for fun. Like we've done songs with E40 before. We've done songs with Tech, and we've done songs with Cottonmouth, and we've done songs with a lot of people. And there's some newer artists that have been coming out that we're talking to see if we're going to do something with them. So, like Ton was saying, we're trying to keep it under wraps until the CD actually comes out, because you never know how it's going to turn out. But we got some surprises for sure coming up on the new one, and there's a lot of good artists out there right now. So we're excited to collaborate with some new people for sure.
All right. And as far as collaborations, what would you say was probably your favorite track you've ever collaborated with anyone on?
Well, one thing's going to say E40, so I'll just put it set for him. And then, I would probably just, I don't know. There's so many good ones. I really, hopefully you'll let me do a couple. I think it's cool to do songs with people like Merce, because we've always looked up to living legends in him and how they, you know, had a huge underground movement on the West Coast, and Merce was doing big things. So that song we did with him and Mr. Fab was one of my favorite songs. Of course, the Tech 9 songs, I really liked how when you hear how Tech rapped on the songs with us, you could tell he was really giving his all on there and really came with some really good verses, because that's the thing. Sometimes people do verses, and sometimes they give it their all. Sometimes you can tell they're not really into it. So he definitely gave his all on those tracks, and Merce and Fab on that other track. And I really like the one we did with Ill Bill and Swain with La Coca Nostra. That was a dope one, too. So, I don't know, son, you got any more besides E40?
I mean, the thing about songs is there's different feelings and different emotions that get brought out. So it's like, you know, you get to points where it's hard to compare. You know, how do you compare the partying vibe and the fun vibe of a song like, you know, Stoner Bitch to the like skill level of the double time of doing a song like What We Are with Tech and Calico, to, you know, to like the lyrical song of something we did with La Coca Nostra. So it's like there's just such different styles and emotions, it becomes hard to compare after a while. So I personally don't have no favorite aside from E40, just because I idolize him so much coming up, and to actually do a song with him, just that sheer fact alone was crazy.
Right. All right, well, you know, we have just about a couple minutes here left. Is there anything else you guys want to mention, or is there any shout-outs you'd like to make real quick?
Oh, yeah, we already said, man, keep up with us, potluckmusic.com, Facebook, Potluck Music, Twitter, Potluck Music, Instagram, Potluck Music. I hope to see everybody out at that AbominationZ tour with Twiztid, Head PE, Glasses Malone, and Potluck. Anyone's listening in Canada, we got Canada in the works that we're working on, too, as well. We got a bunch of things going on, so, you know, be excited. You know, the THC free CD coming out. We got the 420 mix. We got a bunch of stuff, so we've been talking about it this whole interview so far. So if you're into us, you know, make sure you check out for those things. And if you're not, make sure you check out, man, and get up on some game, man, and see what some real stoners from Humboldt County is talking about.
All right. And is there any shout-outs you'd like to make it quick of?
Shout-outs. Shout-out to everybody who's...
Always shout out to the Deck Alumni crew. You know what I'm saying? I've been the Deck Alumni crew from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So always shouts out to the Deck Alumni crew. And, you know, Suburban Noise and Strange and Psychopathic and Twiztid and everyone who's ever given us a shot. And every fan who's ever bought a Potluck CD or bought a ticket to a Potluck show or bought a T-shirt, man. And, you know, everyone's family in our mind, you know. So thank you for the support.
All right. Well, you know, we're going to let you go off here. The show is about over, but it was an honor to get you up and maybe in the future get you up for another interview and go from there.
Word, thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. All right, I'll be seeing you guys in 2 weeks, and it was a pleasure having you.
Oh, yeah, take care, man.
Yep.
Smoking blunts and drinking 40s. Rolling a blunt. Rolling a blunt. Smoking blunts and drinking 40s. Rolling a blunt. Rolling a blunt. I started smoking that knee high. Was known as the weed guy since back when it was cool to rock some black Levi's. I had a tin can pipe, but my bitch looked tight. I let you know this fat nigga had his pimp hand right. I was